Hello folks, little video today. I've recently finished a few of my night goblin conversions for for Oathmark, but I guess with the news that Old World will be using 25mm bases as well, I guess these can be for Old World when it comes out as well, because I prefer the Oathmark goblins to any other goblins out there actually. Especially the Warhammer ones. Although I do like the Warhammer ones, I've got to admit. But I like night goblins especially, and that's why I decided to convert my slaves into night goblins. And I'll just show you what I've done and how I did them in case you want to. And some of them, the ones with the very long spears or pikes, I actually found that in the Oathmark group on Facebook. Someone else had done like a conversion of it. So I wanted a whole unit of it because I thought it looked fantastic. So I'll show you them. I also put some brown paper stuff down because my cutting mat needs replacing because I got it absolutely covered in paint and it looks rancid. So here we are. Alright, show you these first off. I wonder if I can. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? So, these are the slave bodies, goblin slaves, obviously from Oathmark, and I'll show you a bit closer up those conversions that I did. Now, you see it? Hang on, move the light across. That's better. Right, so. Obviously the bodies and the head, just Oathmark goblins, but the arms are from Wargames Atlantic. I don't know how to say this word. Consecrators or something. Yeah, I'm probably ruining that. They're like Spanish troops. I don't know. But this is the sprue they come on. If you write in Wargames Atlantic, you'll find them. So this is the sprue they come on. Obviously, I've cut off all of the pikes. Now, they are a bit tricky and fiddly to fit onto the goblins, but they do fit if you piss about a bit and, you know, if you do with a bit of fiddliness, you can find the right combinations that fit. Some of them, obviously, I haven't connected them right, and I couldn't be asked to green stuff them because, you know, rank and flank, huge units. I'm not going to put too much effort into each individual model. Some of them I'll put feathers on because I quite like the idea of them being, as well as night goblins, they live in a forest. So they can be forest night goblins. Excuse me, I might sneeze. Hay fever's playing up. Yeah, so the feathers, I got them from an old Warhammer Lizardmen box that I had lying around. And apart from that, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, yeah, it's that consecrators. I should probably learn how to say that word before I start to try and say it. But yeah, it's that kit from Wargames Atlantic. And actually, I got another thing from Wargames Atlantic. My spider riders, which were used as giant spiders in the game, obviously, because there is no spider riders in the Oathmark rules. Yeah, so these are Wargames Atlantic giant spiders, and they also come with these neat little, slightly smaller giant spiders, because they're still massive, aren't they? So for these, I used, obviously, them spiders, lots of different little bits off the Lizardmen kit, like I think these are from Lizardmen kit. I got some shields off eBay, lots of Night Goblin shields, and yeah, I quite like the way that's come out. And yeah, he was rad. He's probably my favourite model in my Goblin army. Actually, I'm really happy with him. Oh, the legs to get them to ride on there. They are from the Oathmark Goblin Wolf Riders. Let's show this one as well. Why not? I quite like him. He's throwing his spear. He's about to. Also give them bows as well. I thought just make them look like kind of elite. As elite as goblins can get. Obviously this is the shaman from just the Oathmark range. The slave range. Thought he was pretty rad. I like his pose. Well, I'll show the whole unit real quick. I don't know if I've shown these ones on the channel. I posted them in some groups on Facebook, so you might have seen them. But yeah, they're going to fall off the base if I tilt them, so I'll just quickly show you. Again, the shields off eBay. There's not really much converting work going on with these. More, a couple of feathers here and there, again. This guy's been converted. He's the Oathmark slave champion with like the catcher or whatever it's called. Little conversion there, put a head on the back. Obviously this guy's also been converted. I cut off the whip, put a sword on there because I mean I wanted him at the front of the unit and it don't make sense to have a whip, does it? And these aren't slaves. I know they're the slave models, but I'm not using them as slaves. These night goblins are broke away from their chains and are rebelling against their orc overlords, I guess. And then the king. I'm really happy with how the goblin king came out. Not much converting, but I put a few extra bits like heads and stuff. But the I don't know what you'd call it, like the back totem thing, banner. That's all sorts of different bits, different spears from different kits, the skulls from the orc kit, I believe, of the banner. A few feathers. Lovely. Not happy with the shield, but I couldn't be asked to do any more complicated designs on it. That model took too much of my time as it was. And then, you've already seen these, but they're my favourite trolls out there, so I'll quickly show you them and then I'll bugger off. Yeah. That whole unit cost me about, I don't know, 80 quid. Maybe more. So I hope you like them. Bye.